morning students, welcome back to our science class. Today we are going to study about the construction and working of laboratory thermometer. A laboratory thermometer is used for measuring the temperature in a science laboratory. The figure represents the structure of a laboratory thermometer. A laboratory thermometer consists of a long glass tube having thin bore in it. There is a glass bulb containing mercury which joins the lower end of the glass tube. The other end of glass tube is sealed. The laboratory thermometer has a temperature scale marked from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. There are 10 small divisions between two consecutive numbers. Each small division represents 1 degree Celsius. Okay, let me repeat. Here we discuss about the construction of a laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer is used for measuring the temperature in a science laboratory. The figure represents the structure of a laboratory thermometer. A laboratory thermometer consists of a long glass tube having thin bore in it. There is a glass bulb containing mercury. Mercury joins the lower end of the glass tube. The other end of glass tube is sealed. The laboratory thermometer has a temperature scale marked from minus 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. There are 10 small divisions between two consecutive numbers. Each small division represents 1 degree Celsius. Next we discuss about the working of a laboratory thermometer. Take a laboratory thermometer and place it in a hot water. When heat is supplied to the thermometer bulb containing mercury, mercury expands and rises in the glass tube of thermometer. After some time, the mercury thread becomes steady. This shows that the temperature of hot water is 80 degrees Celsius. We move to next section, precautions in using laboratory thermometer. There are 7 precautions in using laboratory thermometer. They are: first one, it should be kept vertically, not tilted. Second one, the thermometer bulb should be surrounded from all sides by the substance whose temperature is to be measured. Third one, the bulb should not touch the surface of the container. Fourth one, read the thermometer while its bulb is still in touching with the substance whose temperature is being measured. Fifth one, read the thermometer by keeping the level of mercury along the line of sight. Sixth one, do not hold the thermometer by the bulb. And last one, handle the thermometer with care. It can break if hit against any hard object. These are the 7 precautions in using laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer cannot be used to measure the body temperature. This is because we take out the bulb of laboratory thermometer from our mouth. The mercury level will start falling quickly. This will give a wrong value of body temperature, due to which the laboratory thermometer cannot be used to measure the body temperature. Clear? Next we discuss about clinical thermometer. A clinical thermometer is used for measuring the temperature of a human body. The figure represents the structure of a clinical thermometer. A clinical thermometer consists of a long glass tube having thin bore in it. There is a glass bulb containing mercury which is joined at the lower end of the glass tube. The other end of glass tube is sealed. A clinical thermometer has a temperature scale marked from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. There are 10 small divisions between two consecutive numbers. Each small division represents 0.1 degree Celsius. A clinical thermometer has two special features. They are: first one, a clinical thermometer has a temperature range from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius, which means that a clinical thermometer can measure the temperature only from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Second feature, a clinical thermometer has a kink. The kink prevents the black flow of mercury into the thermometer bulb. These are the 2 features of clinical thermometer. Let me repeat. Clinical thermometer is used for measuring the temperature of a human body. A clinical thermometer consists of a long glass tube having thin bore in it. There is a glass bulb containing mercury which is joined at the lower end of the glass tube. The other end of glass tube is sealed. The clinical thermometer has a temperature scale marked from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. There are 10 small divisions between two consecutive numbers. Each small division represents 0.1 degree Celsius. Then a clinical thermometer has two features. First feature, a clinical thermometer has a temperature range from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Second one, a clinical thermometer has a kink. Clear? These are the two features of clinical thermometer. Go to next section. How does a clinical thermometer work? When we place a thermometer bulb in the mouth of a patient, then the body heat of patient transferred to the thermometer bulb containing mercury. Mercury expands and rises in the glass tube of thermometer. Keep the thermometer in the mouth of a patient for 1 minute. After we take out the thermometer bulb from the mouth of a patient to read the temperature, this will give the body temperature of patient. This is the working of a clinical thermometer. A clinical thermometer cannot be used for measuring high temperature. This is because a clinical thermometer has a temperature range from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. This means that a clinical thermometer can measure the temperature only from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Next we discuss about precautions in using clinical thermometer. There are 5 precautions in using clinical thermometer. They are: first one, thermometer should be washed before and after use. Second one, ensure that before use the mercury level is below 35 degrees Celsius. Third one, read the thermometer keeping the level of mercury along the line of sight. Fourth one, don't hold the thermometer by the bulb while reading it. Fifth one, handle the thermometer with care. These are the 5 precautions in using clinical thermometer. Up to here, we discussed about clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Easy. Next, we discuss about comparison between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. A similarity between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer is that both are mercury thermometer. Then, the difference between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer is that the clinical thermometer has a temperature range from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. The laboratory thermometer has a temperature range from -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. In clinical thermometer has a kink. In laboratory thermometer, no kink is present. In clinical thermometer, it is small in size, but in laboratory thermometer, it is large in size. Then, clinical thermometer is used for measuring the body temperature, and laboratory thermometer is used for measuring the temperature in science laboratory. These are the difference between clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Next, we discuss about digital thermometer and maximum and minimum thermometer. First one, digital thermometer. Most thermometers are mercury thermometers. The mercury is a toxic substance, so it is very difficult to dispose. But the digital thermometer do not use mercury. Second one, maximum and minimum thermometer. Maximum and minimum thermometer is a special thermometer which automatically records the maximum and minimum temperature of the day. Clear? Let me repeat. The digital thermometer, they do not use mercury. Then maximum and minimum thermometer, it is a special thermometer which automatically records the maximum and minimum temperature of the day. I hope all of you understood this much portion. Thank you.